Hi, this is Grandma Bev from Life with Grandma Bev. And today is September 8th of 2021, Wednesday. And it's special to Bob and I because it's our anniversary. And I hope this glare isn't showing like I'm seeing it in the camera, but we'll see. And we are in the town of Bremerton, Washington, which is about 15 miles south of our town, honey? And we're going to a restaurant called Anthony's. Now, this town is a military town. So right now, facing forward is the base. We're going to make a left up here, and it takes us down towards where you would catch the Bremerton ferry to go over to Seattle. But we're going to be turning before that. So, you know, Bremerton's the kind of town that's kind of your typical military town. You know, they got a lot of turnover of people that move in and out, so it's, you know, an old town. Now, where we're going is the waterfront, and so the side that we're going on to, they've been building up. So now we're going to make a left here. You can see off to my right, looks like a prison, but it's not. It's the base. We're just heading straight. And today, did I already say it's our 31st anniversary? So we're going to turn here, which is when you go down to the ferry. And we need to get over to make a turn. At least we used to be able to make a turn up here. It's up here more, honey. That's straight there where those cars are. Over here, as you can see, is the base. And if we were to go straight, we'd be paying to go onto the ferry. So we're going straight ahead here. And we're going to turn left. You can see down there, there's buses and, you know, where you'd go down to the ferry. So we're going up here, and there's a hotel, Hampton Inn, above the restaurant. Boy, this is a whole new building here. This was not here last time we came. So we're going down the road here where you turn in for parking. You go into an underground garage. So I'm not sure if I'll keep this on once we get in the garage. But we'll be back. Now we are parked, and we're going to the underground here to the elevator. You can see the name is Anthony's. Now, there are several Anthony's in the Seattle area. So this is the one that is in Bremerton, Washington. And they're known for their good food, fish restaurant. So we go over here. Oh, good. They've got their peaches. They'll have things made of peaches that are so good. So I'm going to, this will turn out. Can't talk with this mask on. Here's the elevator. You can hear the background music. I'll turn this off until we get off. I don't know. And here we open up into the restaurant. You can see back through there. I don't know how much we can record, so I'll turn it off. We have to wait a little bit for our reservation, so I thought I'd walk outside here and show you what's out here at the water. There's the ship, and that's the Missouri, that you can go do tours of. So we'll just kind of pan around. Across that water is actually Port Orchard. So they've been building a lot of like condos and things like that along here. All the show you the outside here. And here's the area where you look down to the right is where the ferry comes in. You can see the walkers thing. I don't know if you can tell what it is, but I'll put an arrow up. So it's a pretty scenery for a restaurant. Hopefully once we get seated, depending on where they seat us, I'll put this back on. And we are seated, and here you can see the restaurant. It's really a nice place. Here's the water. There's an outdoor seating, but it's in the shade, and it tends to get cool pretty quickly out here. So that's all I'll show you while we're in here for now. And my salad has arrived, and I love this salad. I'm not normally a big blue cheese eater, but this one, the combination of a little shrimp and everything, just really is delicious. And then we also have the butter, which we've already delved into. Not the butter, the bread, and it's like a sourdough. It's so good to bring an extra home with us. And then I ordered, being it's the peach season for them, I'm having a peach lemonade, and Bob's having, what is yours, honey? A beer of some sort. It wasn't the one he had wanted, but he's having a beer. Probably Bob too, wanted to have some sangria, but they still don't carry it, so Bob's going to make sangria as kind of a tradition with us ever since we had it in Barcelona several years ago for our anniversary. So we'll have that on Saturday night. So I'm going to delve into this, and I'll be back when we bring the meal. Our dinners are here. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And Bob ordered fried oysters. Been thinking about them all day. He loves them from here. And then, of course, there's a side of veggies, which is broccoli, and then some rice. And I have the side of broccoli.
Yep.
And the, what is that? What is my petite tenderloin? With something looks like mashed potatoes. But it's really good. I'll report how the meal was afterwards. See you in a bit. Look at this crazy bird up there just sitting on top of the umbrella, checking things out, probably announcing that there's a ferry coming in. Can you see it there in the distance? I really wondered if we'd even see one while we were here, because they are down a boat. And the ride across is an hour anyway from this port. The goal saw me taking pictures and moved over to the next one. So I was looking down at me. Well, I'm going to turn this off until the boat's just about in. And here comes the ferry. Now, Bob and I commuted by ferry. I did for 13 years. He did for 16. It's a nice way to commute rather than just sitting in a car for a couple of hours. But we took the Bainbridge ferry, which was only a half-hour across. And then we would walk from the boat just right up the street for maybe, 2 blocks to our building. Here comes the boat.
So she was prepared to leave the dog for an hour and a half. 2.5 hours. That's a nice idea. And then the other two could meet us there, because you couldn't fit everybody in.
Think it's going to hit us, or will it stop it, guys? I know it was. Okay, well, I'm going to stop it now. It's just about into where it's going to stop. And we've ordered dessert, so we'll get our dessert, and I'll take a picture of that when he gets here. And the dessert has arrived, and it is what you call a peach slump. S-L-U-M-P. We couldn't go without getting some kind of a peachy dessert, being it's the peach season here for them. So it's kind of like a, not a crunch, like an apple crunch, more like a pie. A peach pie with the ice cream on top. We had ordered 2, and they only had 1 left, and it would have been 15 minutes to cook up some more, and we thought, no, we'll just take 1. Well, I'm glad we did. Look at the size of this thing. Normally, I would force myself to eat it. But I had such a big dinner, I decided I'd share with Bobby. We'll be back after we're done eating this. I was going to have a street food crew. I'll follow Bob down here. Those people would have been right in front of us. It's a nice restaurant.
I forgot how cold it is in here. We were outside.
Let me pause this. And this will wrap up this video. Wasn't that exciting? So we're going out the same way we came in, the garage. So what'd you think of that little place? I mean, it's not a little place, but it's, what can you say? Not a lot of choices in this area. Some nice restaurants to eat. So, as usual, make your comments below. Share, like, and subscribe. And I hope you're all having a wonderful night as we are. Love you all. Bye.